Good afternoon, everyone. I believe we are live here. Want to check real quick just to make sure. Random YouTube video popping up on me. Hope you have all had a great day today. We are still continuing to get better at streaming here, and we are actually still live, which we love to see. So I hope you all are having a great day. Today is Wednesday, February 11th, 2026. And we do have the free group and the Now CRM in the description for you. Today has been a terrible and great day at the same time. I have set 0 estimates, quoted 0, and closed entirely 0 today. The lead source of the day is nothing. But I do believe that we have a interesting kind of idea for today's idea that I was reminiscing and just thinking over today, which is violent action with purpose. What do I mean by that? Violent action will get you places that you cannot even imagine. I have only been now live every day for 14 days, which is already double as long as I went last year. And I'm doing this still every single day of the week and will continue on into the future. It'll be 14 today, and it'll be 140 around the middle of the year, and then it'll be over 300 by the end of the year. Since I think I'll probably end this year at like 330 is where we'll end up on that. Now, there is violent action, but it has to be with purpose. If I came on here every day and was like talking about how cool my shirt was or all the awards and things that I've gotten in the background, but not actually trying to come up with value, first of all, to how many jobs I'm closing, the quotes that I'm doing, where the jobs are coming from, everything with that. And ideally, a great idea for today, which hopefully this one is useful for people, then that would sure be violent action because I'm coming on live every day, but I am not having purpose with that that is beneficial to other people. So you guys would not care whatsoever. As well with that, for instance, building the CRM, going at least 10 hours every day of the week, on the final couple of days up till 3, 4, and at the latest 6 a.m. the day before I wanted to drop the app, which just went live on the iOS store, still waiting on the Android store. Um, and doing that for months. The first times were 10 hours per day, then progressing on even further while I am still working inside of my floor coating business. That is violent action. That is moving with purpose. And where I wanted to go with that as well too is one thing that is kind of funny, which is that entirely implemented light mode and dark mode onto the whole entire website across every single tab here today, every little widget, everything under the sun, looked at it, quadruple checked it, looked at it again on every single tab inside of here. These are all still the dummy accounts. I don't think I'll log into my own account whenever, because it's just actual real human beings information, you know? But every little thing here has already been fixed and edited so that it looks even better, all in dark mode, and then boom, we're right over to light mode, just like that. Technically, this calendar could be dark mode, but I mean, I don't really think that's a good thing for as small it is to make that dark mode. Everything as well was strategically made into the dark mode so that, for instance, your largest actions are still colored. So again, violent action with purpose onto it, not just changing things for the sake of changing things, but also you could consider again to do something with violent action that's entirely useless all the way across the board. This is helpful for people when they're trying to either watch this at nighttime or just during the day so that they can work longer. And then maybe at nighttime they go into light mode as well too. So being versatile. But if I had immediately just hooked nothing up, made it not valuable whatsoever, never implemented all the useful things into it, and I just made it into dark mode, that's entirely useless. This is just a bonus ability of this with a simple toggle for people so that they can utilize it however they like based upon a recommendation for somebody, since I am basically to now I have to redirect the violent action into elsewhere because it's already built and going crazy now onto that regard. So with that said, inside of your floor coating businesses, don't be worrying about the button colors. Don't be worrying about the little things. Don't be procrastinating the things away. Get the large things out of the way, and then you can work on the tiny little micro improvements that make even more of a change. But relative to the overall goal, don't make much change whatsoever. Obviously, like let's say you're going on your estimates, you want to look good, absolutely. But it doesn't matter where the pin is or anything that if you have anything under your shirt, you don't have to get it perfect until you're already there. If you're already closing jobs, if you're already getting estimates, if you're already got the marketing, sales, operations, everything down like that, then you can do the little micro kind of things that will be beneficial for you going forward so that if you're going up against other crazy people, then you'll be able to easily compete with them from those micro adjustments that you have at that time. But at the very beginning, all that matters is more marketing, more more sales, better operations so you're more profitable. And I'll leave one last thing that again I'm wanting some more video ideas from you guys. So next up is for me to then redirect the violent action towards making even better videos for you all. One thing I did want to kind of talk about that I've talked about in a couple videos, but didn't have the ease of being able to show, is that this is all dummy data. But let's say that your overhead, which is your fixed expenses per month, is $1,700. As you can see onto a job here of $10,000, $1,700 is 16% of your overhead, and your profit, again, these are not accurate numbers, but it's 47.5%. You take that same amount, but you split it between 4 jobs, and now it's 6.7%, 10%, 8.6%, 3.8%. You really want it to be below 5%, but as you can see, sometimes when you have 18 jobs, it can be useful to try to fill your schedule with 1 or 2 jobs that get you to the maximum capacity for your crews so that your overhead percentage thus bumps up your overall profitability onto all of your jobs. So 58.1% in this case onto a job that is smaller, but your overall percentage of profit at the end of the day is higher than that 47.5%. In real life terms, that would be something like the difference between 23% profitability and 25% profitability. As you can see here as well, the same average hour dollars per hour is getting moved there as well too onto those jobs. Even more profit. Job size onto this one as well. Take that into account is $6,333. This one is $10,600 and it's only 12% less of profit onto that same job. And this one even has lower labor percentages onto the job as well too. And that is about all I have. I'll make a fully fleshed out video for that for you guys just to kind of understand those things. Again, the goal is not to fill your schedule with junk jobs. If you do a job that still sucks, it still sucks. doesn't mean you, doesn't mean that you should do it. It's just to say that if you are able to fully cap out onto your business, you will be more profitable overall onto all of your jobs. And then through that, you can then use that profit to either get better equipment, be able to improve your sales percentage through like sales training, or literally just being able to have more time off of the job so that you could then get even more in tune with the sales process, or get better equipment so that you can move faster onto the jobs so that your overhead or your labor can actually go down even more. And that's all I got for you guys. Drop any comments if you need anything. Free group in the description, and as well as CRM here, which is already better than any of the other ones. And you guys will continue to see it. Hope you have a great day. Peace.